This is ANN News Brief.
Democratic Republic of the Congo has announced an end to nearly 2-year-long Ebola epidemic in the country. The second largest Ebola outbreak on record was declared over on Thursday after more than 2,000 persons were killed by the virus. Health Minister Eteni Logondo says compared to previous outbreaks, this last one was the longest, the most complex, and the deadliest. Despite effective vaccines and treatment that dramatically boosted survival rates, the outbreak dragged on as first responders struggled to gain access to virus hotspots in the Congo's restive east. DR Congo said on Thursday a separate flare-up of the virus continued on the other side of the country. Health officials face another unrelated one more than 1,000 kilometers away in the western city of Mbandaka. The Congo has suffered 11 Ebola outbreaks since the virus was discovered near the Ebola River in 1976, more than double any country. The World Health Organization, WHO, said the end of the outbreak in the east, where insecurity is also endemic, was a cause for celebration, as it had been a tough and often dangerous 2 years for those involved in fighting it. Zambian President Edgar Lungu has announced the reopening of his country's air borders and airports on Thursday in order to boost the economy, which had been undermined by restrictions imposed to combat the coronavirus. He said the country needs to get back to work, including in the tourism sector, and that all international airports are reopening immediately. His country is one of the first in Africa to reopen its air borders. Lungu also said strict health control measures will be in place to avoid relaunching the epidemic. Zambia has recorded nearly 1,500 coronavirus infections, including 18 deaths. Zambia was on a 6-week slowdown after the first cases of COVID-19 appeared at the end of March. The Zambian National Chamber of Trade says the coronavirus pandemic has caused the country's mining revenues to fall by nearly a third. Zambia is Africa's second largest copper producer. We'll be right back.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Malawi's opposition alliance is claiming victory for its candidate Lazarus Chakwera in a rerun of the 2019 presidential election held on Tuesday after the court annulled previous election because of fraud. Malawi state and private media on Wednesday gave opposition Chakwera a comfortable 55% lead, with nearly 3/4 of votes counted against Mutharika's 40%. Electoral Commission Chairman Chifundo Kachali has urged Malawians to wait for the official result, which was taking time to collate because the ballot had to be transported back to head office from locations across the lakeside southern African nation. A win for Chakwera will be a dramatic reversal of last year's discredited poll that handed the presidency back to the incumbent, who has been in power since 2014. The election on Tuesday has been regarded as a test of the ability of African courts to fight ballot fraud, since Malawi's judiciary infuriated President Peter Mutharika in February by overturning the result of last year's vote. Electoral officials said voting day on Tuesday was largely peaceful, apart from some sporadic reports of violence in opposition strongholds, and Malawi has remained calm while awaiting the result. That is ANN News Brief at 10. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, annafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.